per niente e restavo il tipo sbagliato.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Precious few games left before playoff time as the all-important playoff seeding starts to solidify. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball, a slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best slashers?
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a guard. I know Kenny probably has a couple things to say. Let me go with Russell Westbrook, freak athlete, attack mentally. Monte Ellis, elite quickness, terrific touch around the rim. James Harden, strength, aggressive, ability to draw contact. Tyreek Evans, that's his whole game.
Wow. I thought you weren't going to – how'd you come up that quickly with those guys?
Because I'm trying to give you time to talk, baby.
Man, so I'm going to slow it down. I would say, man, league MVPs, obviously, Durant and LeBron. You know, those guys, with their mobility and height, you know, LeBron James is like a bullet train, so it's almost impossible to stop him. So I'll end it there, man. But that was quick. Russell, who'd you say? Russell? Who'd you say?
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And really no surprise here, guys, at all to find them among the elite teams in their conference. And moreover, I'd say this is a team with a legitimate chance to win it all.
I'm with you there. That's a safe bet. I mean, they've played angry this year with an edge, really pounding down and beating up on people. As long as they save some of that fire and fight for the postseason, they're going to be a scary team to face.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. Now here's James. He had 27 points last game, just 5 to shoot. Williams can't get it to go. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague. Clark, he was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
And a chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks, Doris. And that one comes up a bit short. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory, just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss. They wouldn't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Teague against Williams. Teague dishes to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's Williams with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 5 now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Millsap, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
And a wide open look for James. And another three for Cleveland.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here is Cephalosha. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Millsap passes to Teague. 5 on the clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. Can't hit. Korver with the defensive effort. Well, speaking of the skill of the Atlanta front court, their offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and shooting. Unlike San Antonio, Horford and Millsap a perfect fit.
Really, those two enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry between them because they're both mobile, agile, skilled big guys.
Olynyk can't hit. The Hawks trailed by 6. Teague with the ball. Williams picks him up. Down low. Here's Horford. The rebound by Anderson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
James with it. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. And Olynyk kicks to Williams. Fires from the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
A nice shot by Teague.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Here is Anderson after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Smith dishes to Olynyk. Shoots it. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. Olynyk's got 5 now. The Hawks trail by 6. Teague kicks to Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
It's Williams with the drive. Another shot. Out of hand on it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Over to the wing. Teague, a screen on James. Here's Schroeder. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
James with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And Ilyasova kicks to Harris. Outside jumper. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Now here is Cephalosha, covered by LeBron. Teague kicks it over to Schroeder. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Teague against Shumpert. 14 feet away. Offensive rebound.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Passes it to Bonner. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Bonner's got his first 2 points of the night. The Hawks trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Millsap kicks the tee. Millsap a screen. 6 to shoot. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Rips down the breakaway slam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Teague. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
James with it, covered by Cephalosha. Bonner for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Shumpert kicks to James. Ilyasova passes to Harris. He feeds it to James. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Shumpert. Second shot opportunity.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And a regroup necessary. Timeout taken by Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And Cleveland making a change here. Novak's checked in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
Here's Scott following the basket by LeBron James. They set the pick, and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. On the wing, Shumpert, guarded by Holiday. Here's Bonner. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the foul on Matt Bonner. That is his first foul of the game.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Harris. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Feeds it to Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Hardaway for 3. Novak grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's James. They set the pick. He kicks it to Novak. 13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And a chance to hear from LeBron James. As he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. And it's Scott in at the center.
And the thing with Kelly Olynyk, he does some stuff that really helps you, and some also that will hurt. I mean, he's highly skilled. He's got the deep range, textbook positioning in terms of the post. A lot of tricky moves down there. Yet he has a hard time being effective against great athletes, which the NBA is filled with. So he's going to have to evolve as a basketball player if he wants to be effective.
Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Williams. No good. Great D that time from Teague.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. The Hawks trail by 8. And here is Teague. He's got 5. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to Williams. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. That's good. Now Teague. Millsap a screen on Williams. Teague kicks to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Millsap sets the pick for Korver. From outside, off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Teague against Jefferson. Teague drives in, and the basket good. Teague's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Smith now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. Williams dishes to Smith. Rejected by Millsap. And finished off by Scott.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers. And as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
It's Jefferson with the drive. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Outside Teague. To the inside. And finished off by Scott.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smith the pass to Dellavedova. Out left to the wing. Here's Ilyasova. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Outside Teague. Millsap a screen. And Teague, here we go. Millsap misses.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
5 to shoot. Dellavedova kicks to Ilyasova. Cleveland gets it back. The Hawks trail by 8. The feed now to Korver. Outside, Scott. The dish to Teague. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Dellavedova. Down low, Olynyk. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 8 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Atlanta calls timeout. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Jefferson. And a change for the Hawks. Horford's checked in. The drive by Smith.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Teague drives in. The kick out to Holiday. Millsap dishes to Teague. The Hawks working the ball around. There's the pass to Cephalosha. Connects from three-point range.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. Here's Fry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jeff Teague.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Schroeder. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. To the middle. LeBron dishes to Ilyasova. The rebound by Holiday. The Hawks trailed by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Millsap. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 16 points for Paul Millsap.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Schroeder. A 3-ball. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The kick out to Holiday. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. At the elbow, Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smith's got 6.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Holiday, the pass to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And that one's good. Millsap.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Ilyasova. Smith inside, guarded by Holiday. Shoots off the step back. can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 8. Schroeder kicks to Horford. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. Folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Bonner, he's checked in for Fry. Steve Novak comes in for Ilyasova. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the Hawks, Prince comes in for Paul Millsap. Hardaway is subbed in for Thabo Cephalosha. And here's LeBron outside. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And Millsap with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
Schroeder with the ball. He's against Williams.
And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
Good on the second free throw. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
The drive by Shumpert. Outside Williams. To end the drought. But they recover it. Here's Bonner. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Horford, no luck. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Poked loose. Holiday attacking, and the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Scott. The Hawks again can't hit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 block shots, and 4 rebounds. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench was. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stack. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities afforded by better rebounding are key for them to win tonight.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 18 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Matt Bonner is out there with Steve Novak. And it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Cephalosha's shot is good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Williams dishes to Bonner. On the wing, Shumpert. Guarded by Korver. And that one's good, Shumpert. Shumpert's got his second bucket. The Hawks trailed by 7. Inside, here's Cephalosha. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Cavaliers are shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And here is LeBron. He's got 12. Dishes it to Bonner. From the wing, here's Novak. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Now T. He has 7. Outside Millsap. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You can see where the Hawks rank in the league stats over the last 10 games. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Clock at 6. Here's the screen. A drive by Shumpert. Money from the wing. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Teague. Kicks to Korver. Let go with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Picked by Williams. Novak. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Novak's got 6 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down. You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Steve Novak. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Teague. Millsap a screen on Smith. Teague the pass to Cephalosha. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Horford gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And it's Smith penetrating. Korver with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Teague kicks to Corver. He dishes it to Millsap. To the left side wing. Horford has a wide open look. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron outside. Passes it to Smith. Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bonner's got 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Corver. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Cephalosha's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Teague, here we go. Smith outside. Eight feet away, and the shot's on the mark. Smith's got 8 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Teague dishes to Millsap. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Horford. Puts it up from 7. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 14. Cleveland leading by 5. James outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Millsap's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Corver passes to Horford. Outside Teague. Picked by Horford. Teague kicks to Horford. Shot from free throw range. Cannot hit. Good D by James. For Cleveland, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Anderson. LeBron kicks to Bonner. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 at the line, and the first one drops. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Ryan Anderson, and Jefferson subbed in for LeBron. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. Hardaway's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Here's Schroeder. Hardaway for 3. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Schroeder. From deep, Ilyasova. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Schroeder. He kicks it to Scott. And the layup falls. Scott's got 8.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Schroeder. Ilyasova against Scott. Dellavedova, the pass to Jefferson. Smith for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Scott's got his third rebound tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Excellent defense there from Smith. Cleveland leading by 8. Ilyasova dishes to Dellavedova. To the left wing. Ilyasova inside the line. Another miss by Ilyasova.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
They set the pick. Here's Hardaway. He kicks to Horford. Smith with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dellavedova, the pass to Bonner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith outside. The feed to Ilyasova. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Hawks trail by 10. Now here's Schroeder, picked by Horford. A floater, and it's Schroeder missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Horford kicks to Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the great Tim Hardaway Sr., had a very good rookie season. However, last season, Clark, not the improvement that some were hoping to see on him.
Kevin, you knew the expectations were going to be high going forward.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And he gets it to go. 16 points for Al Horford.
Having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Smith dishes to Dellavedova. Screen by Smith. Right wing. And Ilyasova kicks to Dellavedova. And the layup's good off the glass. Dellavedova's got 6 here in this quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. And Holiday has it in the corner, launches it, and that one's good. The Cavaliers leading by 7.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Here's Dellavedova. He has 6. Ilyasova passes to Jefferson. Dellavedova from outside. That's good. Dellavedova's got 9 points here in the second half. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead, up by 10. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. The Hawks trail by 10 on the court for Atlanta. Teague and Korver are the guards. Paul Millsap out there with Scott. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And it's Shumpert penetrating, and he gets it to go. Shumpert's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Cavs. Here's Hardaway. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
The Hawks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Scott. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James with it. Outside jumper. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Scott. And here is Teague. Outside Scott in the wing. Korver. Williams against Teague. Takes a 3. Scott, good. Scott's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Millsap with the steal. Now here's Teague. Olynyk is covering. Millsap misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. And the shot is good. 14 points for LeBron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A nice shot by Teague.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And Williams, here we go. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hardaway against Williams. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. Millsap a screen on Shumpert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3, and he gets the bucket.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Shumpert against Korver, and Shumpert kicks to Williams. There's the dish to Anderson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Williams against Teague. Outside Korver to the paint. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Korver. Korver's got 4 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 6. Now LeBron on the wing. Williams. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Hardaway. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Teague. And there's the pass to Horford. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A nice shot by Teague.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
The wing, Williams. Teague covering. Lock at 6. Shumpert against Corver. Shumpert, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Corver passes to Teague. Horford dishes to Teague. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Now here's LeBron. Anderson outside. Williams kicks to LeBron. It's stolen by Corver. Pass to Teague. Dishes it to Millsap. Picked by Horford. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Harris kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Harris. Cleveland moving the ball around and stolen by Cephalosha. Now here comes Teague leading the break. On the wing, Corver to take the lead. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ilyasova dishes to Harris. Ilyasova with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Millsap against Ilyasova. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson passing to Novak. To the middle. Here's Fry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Olenek, he's checked in for Steve Novak. James comes in for Ilyasova. J.R. Smith's checked in for Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Harris. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Teague. And both free throws good for Fry.
And that's another area where he is. Is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Schroeder up top. He's guarded by Williams. Millsap a screen. Schroeder Kicks to Millsap. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. A different look now for Cleveland. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jefferson comes in for J.R. Smith. And Harris subbed in for Mo Williams. Here's Schroeder, and he gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Screen by Jefferson. James kicks to Jefferson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Shot clock at 5. Novak dishes to Fry. Jefferson with a 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's James. Screen by Jefferson. LeBron passes to Jefferson. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Outside Korver. Wide open shot is on the money.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Jefferson kicks to Fry. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
All right, Doris, thanks. On the wing, Harris to the middle, kicks it out to James. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Cephalosha. And a missed layup. Cleveland leading by 3. LeBron with it. Harris a screen on Korver. Fry, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're losing by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Outside Jefferson. Fry at the elbow. Outside Jefferson. Harris, right side. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. James in the post. Covered by Cephalosha. .40 left to play here in the fourth. And here is James. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Harris. Korver, no luck. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .11 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No luck that time either. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Schroeder. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.